balls and one strike here from Tim Salentini to Jaden Lang. As the next pitch is a swing and a miss for strike two. So a 2-2 count here to Jaden Lang. With runners on second and third. The pitch outside for ball three. So a full count now to Jaden Lang. With runners on second and third, a walk would reload the bases with 2 outs. Jaden Lang looking for a base hit. This one, a chopper to short. Getke got to make a play again. He scoops it up. Throw to first off the bounce is not going to be there. Jaden Lang will head to second. 2-run score for the Falcons. And that would have been a tough play for Getke over there at shortstop. That's one of the iffy ones in high school baseball. If you give an E6 there to the shortstop trying to make the play, his throw just comes up a little bit short. If it's an on-point throw there to first, probably gets the out, but Getke rushing forward would have had to make one heck of a play. Couldn't do it. And now the first pitch to Ashton Junkie. This time Getke able to scoop it nicely, throw to first in time for the out. But Falcons able to score a couple. A couple is in 3-1 now. Red Rock Central, Westbrook Walnut Grove on top of the Coyotes. Aaron Lincoln could be in a foldable look to answer as Ashton Junkie heads back to the bump for the Falcons when we come back here on KDOM Radio.
Hi, this is John Hall, and Hall's Handy Heating and Cooling in Mountain Lake is back and ready to help you with all of your heating and cooling needs. Service or replacement, Hall's Handy Heating and Cooling has you covered. Call 507-621-1018 today.
2 businesses ready to serve for gravel hauling, excavating, demolition jobs, sand and rock, and septic system installation. Contact L&S Construction, and for tires, welding, and other repairs, it's Herb's Repair. L&S Construction and Herb's Repair of Sanborn.
Providing sound financial guidance, helping millions to achieve financial strength and stability, makes Thrivent Financial a strong financial services organization. Strong today, strong tomorrow, and committed to meeting your needs. Contact Thrivent Financial Representative Kurt Baumgart in Lakefield.
Here when you need us the most. Triumph State Bank is hometown banking at its best. Personal or business, first savings account or business loans. Triumph State Bank offers options to help with all your banking needs. Stop by your local Triumph State Bank or find us online at triumphbanks.com.
KDOM Radio Hot Country 94.3. Quentin Vold will now be pitching for the Falcons on the mound. And that means we got changes in center field. It looks like Ashton Junkie and Quentin Vold will just be switching spots as Ashton Junkie's in center and now Quentin Vold is on the mound. So Quentin Vold now against the top of the lineup. Tim Salentini stepping in for the Coyotes. So Vold now will have an opportunity here to face the top of the lineup as the first pitch is going to be high for ball one. So not only is this a little bit on for the pitcher here to come in the top of the third, but also for the batters is usually second time through the lineup. You get to see the pitcher for the second time, maybe a little bit more familiar with what's coming at you, but this is a new pitcher here for the start of the lineup for the Coyotes. There's a few pitches in. We sit here 2 balls and 1 strike now to Vold, or to Salentini from Vold, who just got his first strike there. 2 balls and 1 strike. As next pitch is a breaking ball that's high. Goes to the backstop, but nobody on base as we're just leading off here in the top of the third. 3-1 ball game. Pitch to the plate from Vold is a swing and a miss for Salentini for strike 2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the first base slide, just goes foul. Started fair, migrated foul before the bag. So Salentini will have to come back, but a solid at bat here from Tim Salentini to lead us off in the third. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 3. Looked at there for Salentini, and Quentin Vold gets his first strikeout of the ball game. So Quentin Vold with a strikeout. Ashton Junkie went 2 innings there with 2 strikeouts. And now Brenton Erdman at the plate. First pitch, what a breaking ball, but able to lay off it there was Erdman. That was a nasty pitch from Quentin Vold. 1 ball and no strikes. Vold out of the stretch. Will throw to the plate once again. That's a fastball, catches that outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Erdman. The 1-1 pitch popped high up to right field. Coming in and making the play is the right fielder for the Falcons. That is Carter Turkelson out there in right field making the play for the second out. So now Dylan Smith will try to get things going here for the Coyotes. With 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch from Vold, another nice breaking ball, but that one high for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch, tipped foul to the backstop for strike 1. Dylan Smith, a double his first time up, which set him in great position to get their lone run of the ball game. Would love another one here with 2 outs and a 1-1 count. Quentin Vold with another nice pitch. Catches that outside corner once again. That breaking ball going down the middle. Breaks outside. Just catches the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dylan Smith, who's going to have to protect the plate now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Quentin Vold blows it by him for another strikeout. This time swinging. As Quentin Vold gets his second strikeout. 1-2-3 inning for the Falcons. We'll see if they can take that momentum and continue it into the bottom of the third. Add on a few more runs. It's 3-1. Red Rock Central, Westbrook Walnut Grove on top of the Coyotes. Looks like it's Salentini back on the mound again when we come back here on KDOM.
For commercial and residential roll-off and recycling services, call Scott Sanitation. They provide container service from 30 gallons to 30 yards. Dedication and commitment to get the job done. Scott Sanitation, 1-800-293-5642.
Keep kids thriving with regular checkups at the eye doctor, clinic, and dentist. Need help scheduling an appointment or establishing care? Call the Child and Teen Checkups Program at Public Health, 507-847-6918.
Westbrook Ag Power knows that you expect premium performance on dependable durability from your New Holland equipment. Only CNH Industrial genuine parts are guaranteed to perform to their rigorous standards of your New Holland equipment. Visit Westbrook Ag Power of Westbrook.
Fulda Auto Service specializes in vehicle maintenance and repairs, transmission work, engine overhauls, computer diagnostics, brakes, exhaust systems, and more. For quality service at a reasonable price, call Fulda Auto Service at 507-425-2928.
Back here at the Irish Yard. Beautiful day for some baseball. So far, it's been a fun one. Coyotes struck first, went up 1-0. Red Rock Central, Westbrook Walnut Grove with a big bottom of the second inning, scored 3 runs. And now here in the bottom of the third, it'll be Keaton Skarupa facing off against Tim Salentini for the second time. First pitch hit right back at Salentini. He'll throw it to first for out number 1. Great reflexes there by Salentini on the mound. Able to make the play as the first pitch to Skarupa hit right back at him. And that will bring up Quentin Vold, now the pitcher for the Falcons. After a 1-pitch out, Salentini with the next one. Low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. Next pitch outside, but swung on and missed there by Quentin Vold for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Salentini with the pitch. Hard to hit ball down the third base line, but way foul. Turned that on that one big time, did Quentin Vold. Gonna try to straighten that out. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Salentini looking for his 3rd strikeout. The pitch. Breaking ball is going to hit Quentin Vold. Was looking for that curveball, but did not break enough. Would have been his second strikeout. I said third, but would have been his second. But instead, Quentin Vold hit by a pitch, and now we'll have a courtesy runner come in for Quentin Vold, who's now the pitcher. And I believe it's Abe Stavnis. So now Hudson Jenigas will step in for the Falcons. The first pitch just catches the outside corner for strike one. No balls and one strike here to Hudson, with a runner on first and one out. Pitch from Salentini. Just misses inside, maybe a little bit low. Pretty solid pitch there from Salentini. But a 1-1 count. One ball and one strike with one out and a runner on first. The pitch from Salentini. Runner's going to go. He hits it up the middle. Getke bobbles it. Throw to first is not in time. And Jenigas will get to first safely. As Getke had a little bit of trouble, a little odd hop there right before the glove. Unable to get it over to first. So most likely will be an E6 there on Getke. Unfortunate bounce there for Getke. It's the first pitch to Dan Cleveland. Is going to catch that outside corner again for strike one. Salentini trying to find a rhythm here on the mound. Seems like he's found one, throwing some strikes. The Falcons are starting to hit as the next pitch is going to be inside for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out. Runners on second and first. The pitch. That one in the dirt. Stopped there by Erdman. Keeps the runners where they are. 2 balls and 1 strike. Salentini out of the stretch. He'll throw. That's going to be in the dirt. And taken off will be both runners to second and third. So now 3 balls and 1 strike from Salentini to Cleveland. The pitch. That's going to be too high, and Cleveland will head to first. And that will bring up Isaac Simonson as we'll have a timeout called here from Coach Knutson to talk with Tim Salentini. So we'll go ahead and keep it here. We'll give you a little rundown of what we got going on the rest of the week, as we've got a game every single day of the week here on Hot Country 94.3 Tuesday. I'm going to do this all from memory, so we'll hope this is correct. Heron Lake Okabena Fulda hosting Mountain Lake Area Comfrey, I believe, tomorrow in baseball action. Wednesday, we'll have the Pirates at home against the Lakefield Horned Frogs. Thursday, a doubleheader, Laverne against Wyndham at 4 o'clock, and then Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove against Wyndham at 6. And then on Friday, Sleepy Eye and Mountain Lake Area Comfrey softball coming at you here on 94.3. So a big week here on KDOM. But a big at-bat here for Simonson. Bases loaded, first pitch right down the middle for a strike for Tim Salentini. Just 1 out, but a strikeout here would change this matchup big time. This went down the third base line, foul. Obviously, with 2 outs and the bases loaded, you feel a lot better than 1 out, because even a fly ball here could score 1 for the Falcons. But no balls and 2 strikes to Simonson. Next pitch is down the middle. It's going to be hit high and far to left field. Getting underneath it, though, is a Coyote and able to make the play, but tagging up and heading home is Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove's number 5, which is that designated runner Abe Stavnis, or courtesy runner there. So a sacrifice fly, RBI there for Isaac Simonson, makes it 4-1. Trevor Bass out there in left field, able to make the play and Threw it in as quickly as he could, but no shot at getting the runner home as the first pitch to Jake Jackson. He's ahead of it for strike one. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, runners on second and first after the sacrifice fly from Simonson. Pitch to the plate is going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the catcher, Jake Jackson, with 2 outs. Salentini trying to get out of the jam as much as he can, as this one's going to be chopped down the third base line, foul. Coach Isaac Jenigas not making a great play on the ball there, but can't blame him. That thing's coming pretty fast. Trying to stick a foot out there to stop it. Couldn't do so. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hard to hit ball down the third base line again. Good thing someone's there already to collect that baseball, so no time wasted. Same kind of hit there from Jake Jackson. Count stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next one from Salentini is just outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners on second and first. Salentini out of the stretch. The pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3. And the inning is over. Great strikeout there for Tim Salentini, just his second of the day, but a big one with runners stranded on second and first. Falcons do get 1 run. 4-1 is your score as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Coyotes look to get a couple runs back when we come back here on Hot Country 94.3.
2 businesses ready to serve for gravel hauling, excavating, demolition jobs, sand and rock, and septic system installation. Contact L&S Construction. And for tires, welding, and other repairs, it's Herb's Repair. L&S Construction and Herb's Repair of Sanborn. Competitive prices and offering local pickup. Welcome to Hilltop Recycling. They buy scrap cars, trucks, farm machinery, plus iron and steel. For scrap iron and vehicle recycling, call Hilltop Recycling on Highway 71 in Sanborn.
Hospice of Murray County is the #1 choice for 24-hour care and at-home hospice care since 1987. Your loved one will receive the quality care they deserve and the comforting care you expect. For more information, call Murray County Hospice at 507-836-8114. Let them walk this journey with you.
AgPoint Solutions.
Hi, this is Matthew Adrian. We're proud to announce we are a Legacy Seeds dealer. Legacy is dedicated to growers getting the most out of every acre of their farm, with a focus on seeds specific for Minnesota.
AgPoint Solutions. 507-832-0008.
Back here at the Irish Yard, Heron Lake, Okamina, Fulda, and Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove in a battle here on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Sam Gedke will be at the plate. First pitch, a swing and a miss from Gedke. Quentin Vold throwing it heat here. Started off here in the 3rd inning. 2 strikeouts in a 1-2-3 inning. Next pitch, check swing, did go around. Gedke did not hold off. Great breaking ball there from Quentin Vold. Makes it no balls on 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 pitches from Quentin Vold. My goodness. He is feeling it right now for the Falcons as he gets his 3rd strikeout for Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove. And that'll bring up Nolan Madsen for the Coyotes. First pitch from Vold. That was a nasty curveball once again, but that one just misses inside for Quentin Vold. Next pitch is going to be low and in the dirt into the backstop there for Vold. Two balls and no strikes. Next pitch is going to be high and outside. So 3 balls and no strikes as Quentin Vold trying not to get away from this one. Nolan Madsen at the plate, right down the middle, 3-0 no-go for a strike. So now Madsen in a favorable position here as a hitter. 3 balls and 1 strike. Vold just catches the inside corner for strike 2. So 2 good pitches here for Vold. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out and nobody on. Here in the top of the 4th, the pitch just tipped foul. Staying alive is Smith. Madsen. It's Nolan Madsen. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Madsen from Quentin Vold. Out of the stretch, the pitch. A swing and a miss for strike 3. Quentin Vold, back-to-back strikeouts. He's got 4. And that will bring up number 9, Trevor Bass. Made the catch out there in left field to get the second out. But the run came home on the tag-up. Breaking ball from Vold, did not break enough for ball 1. He's got a lot of spin, a lot of action on that breaking ball. You can really see it here from where we are behind the plate. So next pitch is a fastball and a strike called. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Vold down the middle, swing and a miss for strike 2. I mean, he is throwing heat, and the Coyotes are having a tough time catching up. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The pitch just catches that outside corner. Painting the corners is Quentin Vold. Another strikeout, 1-2-3 inning, all Ks for Quentin Vold. 3 straight strikeouts. You can count it 4 straight strikeouts if you head back to the last inning. But a great showing so far for Quentin Vold. The Falcons starting to roll themselves here. 4-1 is the score, headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tim Salentini back to the mound when we come back here on KDOM Radio.
It's no secret that delivering a winning performance depends on preparation. Bank Midwest understands. That's why our team is best in class and strong. Bank Midwest, where your great experience is waiting.
Great experience, one place.
Member FDIC.
For all your farm and drainage products, contact Jeffers Drayline. They do tilling, water, and sewer lines, directional boring, backhoe, and dozer work, along with sand, gravel, and rock hauling. Call 507-628-4651, Jeffers Drayline. Peterson Pharmacy and Gifts is your one-stop shop for prescriptions, medical equipment, UPS shipping, Kodak digital picture maker, Hallmark greeting cards, and gift cards for all occasions. For prompt and courteous service, visit Peterson Pharmacy and Gifts of Mountain Lake.
Maynard's Food Center in Mountain Lake offers you the best of both worlds. Great selection, great prices with the small hometown feel shoppers need. They offer the products and services you expect with a friendly, smiling face. It's like you're buying groceries from your friends, because you are. Maynard's Food Center in Mountain Lake.
KDOM Radio, Hot Country 94.3. Back here at the Irish Yard. First pitch was outside from Tim Salentini. 1 ball and no strikes to Ashton Holman. The next pitch flies it out to left field. Coming up and making the play for the out is the left fielder, Trevor Bass, for out number 1. So Salentini able to get the first out here. Jaden Lang now, third baseman for the Falcons. First pitch, kind of geared up for that one, but a swing and a miss for strike 1. Next one from Salentini. Another swing and a miss from Lang for strike 2. So first pitch, a little outside swing and a miss. That one inside swing and a miss. Now the next pitch, inside, just got a piece of it there to Jaden Lang. So we'll stay no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. That one's going to be low and outside for ball 1. Good pitch there from Salentini. Don't want to give him anything too easy to hit. Jaden Lang able to lay off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3 from Jaden Lang, and Tim Salentini gets his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. But that will bring up the top of the order now for the Falcons. It'll be number 4, Ashton Junkie. The first pitch is a high fly ball to center field. Underneath it, though, and making the play for the 3rd out is the center fielder, That is Keegan Spittle out there in center field for the third out. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Coyotes. They make quick work of the Falcons there in the bottom of the fourth, but we head to the top of the fifth. And Quentin Vold, who has been on fire for the Falcons ever since he came in the third, will be back to the bump. Try to look to continue his strikeout streak when we come back on KDOM.
I am State Farm Agent Stacy Sano in Windham, and I'm proud to support our local and area sports. I'm a member of our community, living and working side by side with you, offering great rates and even better service. Call us at 507-831-4705. State Farm, people you know.
The Mountain Lake Area Chamber of Commerce salutes our area athletes. Just like an athletic team works together to achieve its goals, the business members of the Mountain Lake Chamber work together to promote growth and vitality in the Mountain Lake community. The Mountain Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. Together, we prosper.
Mountain Lake City and Municipal Utilities value each member of our community. We strive to build confidence in community through efficient and caring people working in our water, wastewater, electric, streets, parks, cemetery, police, fire, ambulance, library, economic development, and administration departments. The City of Mountain Lake and Municipal Utilities. We're here for you.
Back here once again at the Irish Yard. It'll be the Coyotes at the plate. Number 11, Simon Spittle, second baseman. Trying to lead things off here on the top of the fifth inning. First pitch is going to be chopped down the first baseline, foul, and out of play. Isaac Simonson there, first baseman hustling over. As was Carter Turkelson, but that one way out of play over there by the batting cage. No balls and one strike to Spittle. So Simon at the plate. So the next pitch from Vold is a breaking ball swung on and missed for strike two. It's hard not to look silly swinging at that breaking ball from Quentin Vold. He has got it dialed in right now for the Falcons. No balls and two strikes. Next pitch popped up in the air and out of play. As Spittle took a tumble. They have twisted that right knee as he's having a tough time putting some weight on it. May have just got caught in the dirt there as he spun on that one, popped it up in the air, back and out of play. And he is not looking like he's going to be able to continue the at-bat, as he's going to have to be helped off here. As that right leg is not feeling great for Spittle. He's trying to put a little weight on it. Hopefully it's one of those stingers, one of those scary twists where at the moment it feels a lot more painful than it eventually will be. But it looks like taking over the at-bat here will be number 3, Skolton. So we'll go ahead and quickly look up the so we take a look here. Skolton at the plate. No balls and 2 strikes here, so in a really tough position. As the pitch is a called strike on the inside corner for Quentin Vold. So just one pitch looked at there for the strike. And that's pretty much an impossible position no matter what, but especially against Quentin Vold, as he has been on fire here for the Falcons. As the first pitch is going to be outside for ball 1 to Keegan Spittle. Did he give him a strike? He did give him a strike. All right, so outside corner, strike 1. Next pitch, that one is going to be a ball.
Can you hear me?
So it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike.
I can't get your lineups to pull in.
Next pitch, chopped back, foul.
They're not showing up on your VMix. Like, you gotta walk me through how you pull them from your...
1 ball and 2 strikes to Keegan Spittle. Breaking ball is going to be hit up the middle towards short. picked up by Dan Cleveland. Throw to first in time for out number 2. Great play there by Dan Cleveland over there at shortstop. Defense hasn't had to work very much the last couple of innings. Quentin Vold has been doing a great job of getting some strikeouts and letting the infield relax, but that time Dan Cleveland had to make a play.
You walked me through how to set up the source and pull it last time.
But now at the plate will be Cole Schmidt as the first pitch is a called strike. Schmidt, I believe, struck out his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Vold catches the outside corner for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch from Vold is going to be outside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Vold. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another beautiful pitch from Quentin Vold, and he gets another strikeout. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts for Quentin Vold as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Falcons with a 4-1 lead. They'll be at the plate. We'll see if it's Salentini on the mound when we come back here on KDOM Radio.
Okay, boys, I'm going out to feed cow silage, so go change into your work clothes and meet me outside. When you're ready to be picked up.
Just running up to the tractor. No, we make eye contact with Dad, and then he motions us to the tractor when I say. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm so proud of you guys for having a method and for being safe. Did you know that tractors are the leading source of fatalities among youth on the farm?
No, we didn't know that. Quick Insurance hopes everyone has a safe spring planting season.
Remember, at Quick Insurance, we do insurance right.
High octane, clean burning, and renewable ethanol from High Water Ethanol of Lamberton. The production of ethanol benefits the local farm economy, and High Water Ethanol is proud to be part of Southwest Minnesota. Learn more at highwaterethanol.com.
Hi, this is John Hall, and Hall's Handy Heating and Cooling in Mountain Lake is back and ready to help you with all of your heating and cooling needs. Service or replacement, Hall's Handy Heating and Cooling has you covered. Call 507-621-1018 today.
KDOM Radio back at the Irish Yard. First pitch is a called strike. Swing and a miss, actually, from Keaton Skarupa. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch is going to be in the dirt low to the backstop from Tim Salentini. 1 ball and 1 strike to the senior Keaton Skarupa. Next pitch. That one a swing and a miss from Skarupa. Maybe an off-speed pitch there from Tim Salentini as Skarupa was ahead of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Salentini. Swing and a miss from Keaton Skarupa. Strike 3. And around the horn it goes. Another strikeout for Tim Salentini. His 4th. And that will bring up the pitcher, Quentin Vold. With 1 out. That pitch is low and outside for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Quentin Vold, who's had a heck of a day on the mound. Would like to top that off with a nice at-bat here, as that one's going to be just catching the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Just outside for ball 2. Looking for that same kind of spot there was Salentini on the outside corner. Could not get it. Here comes the next pitch. It's down the middle, a swing and a miss for strike 2 there from Quentin Vold. The Falcons really rearing back and swinging hard, but not able to make contact here with Salentini in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch. That one is going to be just low, maybe a little inside from Salentini for ball 3. So a full count here to Quentin Vold. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Full windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to center field. Going back, trying to make the play. Can't bring it in. Very close out there in center field. Was Keegan Spittle, but could not bring it in. And that's probably going to go down as a double there for Quentin Vold. As Spittle had an opportunity to make a highlight play, but would have been just that, a highlight play, as the next pitch is called inside on Hudson Jenigas for strike one. No balls and one strike. Next pitch, a swing and a miss. Big cut there from Jenigas for strike two. So no balls and two strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball down the third base line, but foul. Count will stay here for Jenigas. No balls and two strikes with one out and a runner on second. Sophomore looking for a base hit here. Could possibly score Vold, who has speed over there at second base. The pitch. Again, hit hard down the third base line, but foul once again. Jenigas not making friends with Kyle Curry. I'm going to have to run after that baseball a couple of times. So next pitch is going to be hit hard down the third base line. Dylan Smith looking back. Vold at second. He's able to slide back safe. And Quentin Vold does his job over there at second. As Dylan Smith got the grounder at third. Him and Vold kind of made eye contact, and Vold realized Dylan Smith wasn't going to throw it to first, so he had to quickly get back to second. Almost got him there, but Vold just able to slide in safe. So now with one out, runners on second and first. First pitch is going to be low and outside to Dan Cleven, as I believe Cleven was walked his last time up. One ball and no strikes. Next pitch from Salentini is going to be in the dirt. Will go hit the leg of the umpire and squirts back to the backstop, so runners do advance to second and third. So that one got between the legs of Erdman. So now Salentini in a tough situation. Runners on second and third with just one out. Dan Cleven, an experienced hitter at the plate, likes to work the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball 3. The Falcons looking for this to be an opportunity to kind of bust this game open. 4-1 is the score. Runners on second and third to pitch to Dan Cleven. 3-0 green light, fouls it off. So it'll be 3 balls and 1 strike from Salentini to Dan Cleven. The pitch. This one, high fly ball to left field. Back underneath it is Bass, but he can't make the play. Just over his head. 1 run will score, and that will be it. But a double for Dan Cleven. Scores 1. So now runners on second and third, and we got a time called here by Coach Knutson. This may be time for a change. We'll see. Maybe just a talking to again, as he's got out there once. Not 100% sure on the rules here in high school, how many times you can go out there and talk to your pitcher before you got to make a change. But runners on second and third. It looks like Salentini will stay on the mound here for the Coyotes. 5-1, runners on second and third here for Isaac Simonson. The pitch. Outside corner, strike 1 looked at there by Isaac Simonson. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch, same spot, but just a little bit lower, so they'll give him a ball there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cleveland on second, Jenigas on third. The pitch is going to be a hard hit ball in between short and third. Jenigas scores. Dan Cleveland stops at third, and an RBI single for Isaac Simonson. Scores another for Red Rock Central, Westbrook, Walnut Grove. So that will bring up Jake Jackson. into the ball game for Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove. As he's been in the ball game as the catcher, but now we'll step into the box here to hit for the Falcons. So first pitch from Salentini is going to be low and outside. The runner's going to go from first to second with no real trouble. One ball and no strikes. Next pitch is going to be inside, just caught Jake Jackson on the arm. So he will head down to first, and it'll be bases loaded, and now Knutson's going to come out, and I believe they'll have to make a change now here for this meeting. And it looks like they will. So we're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have a pitching change for the Coyotes. It is 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning on KDOM Radio.
Two businesses ready to serve for gravel hauling, excavating, demolition jobs, sand and rock, and septic system installation. Contact L&S Construction. And for tires, welding, and other repairs, it's Herb's Repair. L&S Construction and Herb's Repair of Sanborn.
Providing sound financial guidance, helping millions to achieve financial strength and stability, makes Thrivent Financial a strong financial services organization. Strong today, strong tomorrow, and committed to meeting your needs. Contact Thrivent Financial Representative Kurt Baumgart in Lakefield.
Here when you need us the most. Triumph State Bank is hometown banking at its best. Personal or business, first savings account or business loans. Triumph State Bank offers options to help with all your banking needs. Stop by your local Triumph State Bank or find us online at triumphbanks.com.
For commercial and residential roll-off and recycling services, call Scott Sanitation. They provide container service from 30 gallons to 30 yards. Dedication and commitment to get the job done. Scott Sanitation, 1-800-293-5642.
Keep kids thriving with regular checkups at the Eye Doctor Clinic and Dentist. Need help scheduling an appointment or establishing care? Call the Child and Teen Checkups Program at Public Health, 507-847-6918.
Westbrook Ag Power knows that you expect premium performance on dependable durability from your New Holland equipment. Only CNH Industrial genuine parts are guaranteed to perform to their rigorous standards of your New Holland equipment. Visit Westbrook Ag Power of Westbrook.
Fulda Auto Service specializes in vehicle maintenance and repairs, transmission work, engine overhauls, computer diagnostics, brakes, exhaust systems, and more. For quality service at a reasonable price, call Fulda Auto Service at 507-425-2928.
Hot Country 94.3. Lots of infield changes for the Coyotes here, but we'll start with the pitcher, Nolan Madsen, who will be pitching here to number 2, Ashton Holman. His first pitch happened when I was looking down, but I believe it was a ball outside to Holman. 1 ball and no strikes. Bases loaded with just 1 out. Next pitch is going to be a called strike here from Madsen to Holman. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded. Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Madsen. The pitch. Hit to center field, and it falls. 1 run scores. And 1 run scores for Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove. That was a blooper to center field. We're having a little bit of trouble here with the Skype. It looks like it's reconnecting. Hopefully they can still hear us. Back into station. As the next pitch is going to be low and inside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Next pitch inside. It could definitely be us too, by the way, but struggling right now.
It's directional boring, backhoe, and dozer work, along with sand, gravel, and rock hauling. Call 507-628-4651, Jeffers Dray Line.
KDOM Radio, we are back. We had a little bit of an internet issue here, but we are still here. And a couple of batters later, a couple of walks later, and we've got 2 runs that come back in here for the Falcons after a blooper to center field that scored 1. I think that's when we lost connection there. 1 run scored to make it 6-1, and then a couple, or 7-1 maybe was at that point, and then a couple of walks here. Walked the 2 more runs in, so now it's 9-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. 5 runs have been scored by the Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove Falcons. If you're watching the YouTube stream there, you saw that take place. So will be, I believe, Vander Mathewitz going to be coming up here, number 14, senior for the Falcons. One heck of a wrestler for Red Rock Central, and a great football player going to step in and try to hit for the Falcons with the bases loaded and 1 out. So, new pitcher for the Coyotes. Looks like it's going to be number 6, Keegan Spittle, left-hander, be on the mound with the bases loaded and 1 out. The pitch is going to be high for ball 1. So 1 ball. Next pitch is called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Vander Mathewitz. Keegan Spittle. Next pitch. Another called strike on the inside corner. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Spittle to the plate. Check swing by Mathewitz, able to hold off there. Next one, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And a strikeout for Keegan Spittle. We'll bring up Quentin Vold. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, or actually bases loaded here for Quentin Vold still. So first pitch is a called ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, base hit could end the ball game with the 10-run rule. Need 2 more runs to the Falcons as the next pitch is going to be high and outside for ball 2. So Keegan Spittle trying to keep this game alive for the Coyotes. 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs. Bases loaded, the pitch. That's going to be just outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. That one catches the corner for strike 1. So the hitters count now for Quentin Bold. 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. That's high and outside for ball 4. So Holman will come home. And now Hudson Jenigas with the bases loaded. The pitch. Called strike, low and inside. No balls and 1 strike. 1 more run. Ends the ball game here at the Irish Yard. The bottom of the 5th. Next pitch is high and outside. Next one here is going to be a high fly ball towards short. Underneath it is Sam Getke making the play for out number 3. So the Coyotes hang on here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 10-1 ball game. And they'll get another shot at the plate. And we'll see if it's Ashton Holman who's going to be at the plate or at the mound. Nope, it's going to be Abe Stavnis. So Stavnis will be on the mound for the Falcons. When we come back, 6 runs for Red Rock Central, Westbrook, Walnut Grove. In the bottom of the 5th, we head to the top of the 6th here on KDOM.
Peterson Pharmacy and Gifts is your one-stop shop for prescriptions, medical equipment, UPS shipping, Kodak digital picture maker, Hallmark greeting cards, and gifts cards for all occasions. For prompt and courteous service, visit Peterson Pharmacy and Gifts of Mountain Lake.
Maynard's Food Center in Mountain Lake offers you the best of both worlds. Great selection, great prices with the small hometown feel shoppers need. They offer the products and services you expect with a friendly, smiling face. It's like you're buying groceries from your friends, because you are. Maynard's Food Center in Mountain Lake.
I am State Farm Agent Stacy Sano in Windham, and I'm proud to support our local and area sports. I'm a member of our community, living and working side by side with you, offering great rates and even better service. Call us at 507-831-4705. State Farm, people you know.
The Mountain Lake Area Chamber of Commerce salutes our area athletes. Just like an athletic team works together to achieve its goals, the business members of the Mountain Lake Chamber work together to promote growth and vitality in the Mountain Lake community. The Mountain Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. Together, we prosper.
Mountain Lake City and Municipal Utilities value each member of our community. We strive to build confidence in community through efficient and caring people working in our water, wastewater, electric, streets, parks, cemetery, police, fire, ambulance, library, economic development, and administration departments. The City of Mountain Lake and Municipal Utilities. We're here for you.
Hot Country 94.3, KDOM Radio. New pitcher for Red Rock Central will be Abe Stavnis. Fantastic showing from Quentin Vold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 strikeouts for Vold on my end. Just coming in the 3rd inning. As Tim Salentini now at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch is going to be popped up back and out of play for Salentini to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Abe Stavnis, the youngsters, one of the youngsters for Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove, going to get an opportunity here on the mound with a 10-1 lead. Next pitch. Blooper over the shortstop's head there, Dan Cleven. Center fielder coming up and making the play there is Quentin Vold as he's back in center field for the Falcons, but a leadoff base hit here for Tim Salentini. And now Brenton Erdman will step in the box for the Coyotes. Runner on first with nobody out. The pitch. And it's going to be a balk called here on Stavnis, who did not pause when he came together out of the stretch. So that pitch did not count, although it was a nice One on the outside corner. So now technically first pitch to Erdman's popped up down the first base line and may stay in fair territory, but just before the dugout, Isaac Simonson had to look down and make sure he wasn't going to take a tumble into the dugout. And when he looked back up, the ball fell right in front of him. Would have been a tough play there. It's always tough running towards that dugout. Don't want to take a tumble, especially in a 10-1 ball game. Maybe not worth it. Let that one go by. Let Stoffness go to work as the next pitch is going to be popped up, backing out of play for strike 2. So with a runner on second, Stoffness. The ball's in 2 strikes here to Erdman. Got a base hit for Salentini and then getting his second on the balk called. Stoffness takes a look at second. Now we'll throw to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Brenton Erdman goes down swinging the first strikeout for Stoffness. As it's been a team effort on the mound for Red Rock Central, Westbrook, Walnut Grove. 10 combined strikeouts by my count. That'll bring up Dylan Smith, who does have a double on the day, but also a strikeout. First pitch is going to be outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch outside again for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes with one out and a runner on second for Abe Stoffness. He'll send it to the plate. That's going to be just high and inside for ball 3. So if anybody's got the 3-0 no-go, I think it's Dylan Smith here for the Coyotes. We'll see. Or anybody got the green light on a 3-0 is what I was trying to say there. So next pitch is going to be right down the middle. So a 3-0 no-go there for the sophomore. 3 balls and 1 strike. Stoffness. The throw to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Dylan Smith took a big hack at that one. 3-2 pitch to Smith. Pops it up into right field. And making the play out there in right field. I believe that's Ashton Junkie making the catch for the Falcons for out number 2. So we'll bring up Sam Getke. Getke, shortstop today for the Coyotes. Runner on second with 2 outs. Stoffness to the plate. Breaking ball is going to be high. Just gets out of the glove of Jackson. Salentini will head to third. So now Getke has an opportunity here with the runner on third at the very least to make it a little bit tougher for the Falcons in the next inning to 10-run rule them. If they can get that run in, Falcons will need 2 as the next pitch is a swing and a miss from Getke for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs and a runner on third for Sam Getke at the plate. Stoffness with the throw home is going to be a called strike inside corner for strike 2. Stoffness here in the top of the 6th looking for another strikeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Getke. To the plate. That one lifted to left field, but Hudson Jennings is underneath it and makes the play for out number 3. 10-1 stays the score. Coyotes leave a runner on third. Falcons need 1 run here in the bottom of the 6th to end the ball game when we come back here on KDOM Radio.
Okay, boys, I'm going out to feed cow silage, so go change into your work clothes and meet me outside. How will I know when you're ready to be picked up?
Just running up to the tractor. No, we make eye contact with Dad, and then he motions us to the tractor when I say. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm so proud of you guys for having a method and for being safe. Did you know that tractors are the leading source of fatalities among youth on the farm?
No, we didn't know that. Everyone has a safe spring planting season.
Remember, at Click Insurance, we do insurance right.
High octane, clean burning, and renewable ethanol from High Water Ethanol of Lamberton. The production of ethanol benefits the local farm economy, and High Water Ethanol is proud to be part of Southwest Minnesota. Learn more at highwaterethanol.com.
Hi, this is John Hall, and Hall's Handy Heating and Cooling in Mountain Lake is back and ready to help you with all of your heating and cooling needs. Service or replacement, Hall's Handy Heating and Cooling has you covered. Call 507-621-1018 today.
Two businesses ready to serve for gravel hauling, excavating, demolition jobs, sand and rock, and septic system installation. Contact L&S Construction, and for tires, welding, and other repairs, it's Herb's Repair. L&S Construction and Herb's Repair of Sanborn.
They must be pinch hitting for him. KDOM Radio, Hot Country 94.3. We got a pinch hitter here. This is 32, Austin Imker. As the first pitch is going to be a line down the third base line, but just foul for Imker. What a way to start there for Austin if he could hit that one down the third base line. But just foul. So next pitch is going to be popped up foul. It's Imker now will step in. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. That one's going to be high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 foul balls here for Imker. Next pitch is going to be high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Hit right back up the middle. Second base over to first in time for out number 1. As the Coyotes have moved infield a lot, but I believe that was Skolton over there at second. Came in for the injured Spittle earlier in the ball game. So now it looks like this is Tyler Turkelson, maybe, number 6. Is that who it is? Is the first pitch? Yes, swing and a miss for strike 1. It is Tyler Turkelson, who's done some courtesy running today for the Falcons. Now we'll get a chance at the plate with no balls and 1 strike now. Next pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to Turkelson. Pitch is going to be high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Full windup in the pitch. It's going to be high and outside for ball 3. So a 3-1 count to Tyler Turkelson. The pitch is going to be low and outside for ball 4, so Turkelson will take his base. As Keegan Spittle will look to regroup here for the Coyotes. And now it'll be Jake Jackson at the plate for the Falcons. He's been catching all game long for Red Rock Central, Westbrook, Walnut Grove. Runner on first with 1 out. The pitch to Jackson is going to be low for ball 1. Pitch is going to be down the middle for a strike. So looked at there that time by Jake Jackson. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out and a runner on first. Spittle comes together. Now we'll throw to the plate. It's going to be too high. Herdman thought about to throw down the first, but will think better of it. Hold on to it. Two balls and 1 strike to Jake Jackson. Next pitch. Popped up in the air, right back to Spittle as he's able to make the catch for the second out. And now it will bring up Trenton Blumgren, I believe. As we're looking at the lineup card here, so Coach Jenigas with some pretty nice handwriting, but Blumgren maybe a little, I believe it's Blumgren. As the pitch to Blumgren is going to be high for ball one. So Trenton now with the runner on first. The pitch is going to be low and in the dirt. With the runner on first. Next pitch. It's also going to be low for ball three. So Spittle to the plate once again. This one's going to be high for ball four. So Blumgren will take his base. Runner will advance from first to second. And now it's number 19, Jake Erickson. So Erickson now with the runner on second. Runner in scoring position, a base hit could wrap things up here at the Irish Yard. First pitch is going to be high and outside for ball one. Next pitch, that's going to be down the middle to Erickson. So 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs and runners on second and first. Spittle out of the stretch to the plate. That one swung on and missed. Gets by the catcher though, so runner does advance to third. So now, with runners on second and third and 2 outs, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Spittle trying to keep this game going into the 7th. Erickson trying to end it. This one is hit high to center field. Back it goes, and it is down. Base hit, and that scores the winning run. Jake Erickson with the winner for Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove. What a hit for Jake Erickson. And Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove gets the win here at the Irish Yard. A beautiful day for some baseball. Coyotes came out early with the first run of the ball game, but ever since it's been all Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove. And they win it 11-1 here in 6 innings. That's going to do it for our broadcast here on Hot Country 94.3. I'm Zach Polk. Thank you very much, Amanda, back at the studio, making sure we stay up and running. I've got a little bit of a drive home back to Wyndham. Beautiful day for some baseball. Ended in a Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove victory, 11-1. Falcons get the win here on Hot Country 94.3. Stick around the rest of the week. Like I said, we've got games every day of the week this week. More baseball from the Coyotes tomorrow. Pirates baseball Wednesday. Wyndham baseball Thursday, along with Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove. They'll be a part of that second game of the split doubleheader. And then Friday, back to softball with Mountain Lake Area Comfrey. But one final time, 11-1. Red Rock Central Westbrook Walnut Grove gets the win over Heron Lake Okabena Fulda in this Red Rock Conference baseball matchup. You've been listening to Red Rock Conference baseball here on Hot Country 94.3. Have a great rest of your Monday night.
You've been listening to Red Rock Conference Sports on Hot Country 94.3. Today's broadcast sponsored